2, 1.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Crown Television. I'm your host, Terry J, and it's time for another edition of Midweek Crisis. So, before we get into the content, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment about the content that you see, give us ideas for new content. We love talking to you guys, whether it's something you disagree with or something you agree with. I love the feedback, so keep it coming, y'all. All right, so my first topic for tonight is going to be something that I've been reviewing all the way up until the end. I like to finish what I start, no matter how painful it is. So I'm just gonna do a quick touch and go little synopsis of what happened on Joseline's Cabaret reunion part 2. Like so many other people, I feel like we've been cheated.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
The reunion was only 2 parts. There were a lot of girls who didn't get a chance to talk and tell their point of view about things, and we kind of just got the same arguments from the same people. And shit, even One More Chance of Love got 4 parts and drug that shit out for 4 weeks, and it took 4 weeks of our lives that we can never get back. So hell, like, why couldn't Joseline's Cabaret at least be 3 parts? You know, especially because the stakes for this show was way higher. So they started with Aqua talking about her revealing the fact that she aborted babies, twins no least. The question was if she regretted being so open and being so honest with the ladies, especially because the comment that got made behind it from Big Lex, the double homicide comment, was the most viral moment of the entire show. It's the moment that got the entire show its attention. Basically, if we didn't have an Aqua, we wouldn't have, you know, the shit jumping off. Stay with me here. Aqua has no regrets, just like I thought. And like I said in my last video, there's something about this young lady that is bigger than what the show is now, and I was right. So apparently thousands and thousands of women have been reaching out to Aqua since the show has wrapped up its airing, and have been relational with her as far as abortion goes, as far as the stripper life goes, as far as being vulnerable, and as far as making it okay for women, especially black women, who are always placed in a stigma to be strong and just grin and bear it, that we can be vulnerable too, we can cry too, we can hurt too, we can say what's hurting us, even if the people around us make us feel fucking dumb and stupid for it. It is still okay. I already knew, like I said, that this young lady was doing something with the situation. She started a foundation for women who were in the position like herself. She seems more alive, she seems more healthy, and we are super proud of her. So next, the general question is, well, Big Lex, do you feel remorseful for when Aqua did say she was going through this and suicidal and had some abortion going on? When you said double homicide, are you sorry? And you can just tell that Big Lex is not apologetic towards any of the incidences that she had on the show, including this one. And that's unfortunate, because bitch, just say sorry. So because Big Lex is not apologetic about what she did and said to Aqua, then Boss Tech feels the need to chime in, and she calls Big Lex disrespectful. And so then Big Lex and Boss Tech go back and forth. You know, Big Lex calls Boss Tech the little Brillo pad that she used for the grill, because she got her, I guess, her black and gold on, ha ha ha. And Boss Tech tells Big Lex to go suck a dick to her gap, you know. And then it gets a little bit more personal, because they start talking about each other's motherhood. Now apparently both ladies have kids that are adults. Boss Tech kid just turned 18. He's on his way to college. And allegedly Big Lex has some grown kids too, but she don't communicate with them. She don't know where they at. She don't have any parts of them. Everybody starts confronting Big Lex for being a deadbeat. But the fact is, Aqua kind of spoke on her abortion on the show. Big Lex never said on the show, hey, look, y'all, I'm a fucking deadbeat. I got 3 sets of children. I got newborns, I got toddlers, and I got grown kids, and I don't know where any of them are. She didn't tell y'all that. She kept it a secret. So is it really fair to bring it up right now? Joseline tries to be messy and tells Big Lex, we only know about you and your deadbeat ways because Lucky had told us. Because if you notice the animosity on the show, Joseline ain't fucking with Lucky, Big Lex, Sapphire, or Natural like that. So her whole big plan right now is to get all of them against each other. They're off that for just a second, and they cut to Lucky and Blueface, Horrible Face Barbie's altercations, and they show Barbie getting beat up, and Barbie's actually an okay sport about it, and she admits, you know, I'm not really a fighter, you know, nor have I ever been. She talks about her manager, Pep, and all he does for her, and the fact that she pays him because he deserves it, baby. Even Lunel said, and I'm gonna talk about Lunel live later, but on the live she said there were pimps and managers hanging out in the parking lot during the reunion show, and they had to be removed. And was one of those managers Stevie J? Because remember, I had said I heard on a YouTube show, Oliver Twixt, shout out Oliver Twixt, link will be in the description box, and the ladies were saying that Stevie J does manage Blueface Barbie. So who's your manager and who's your pimp, and were they both in the parking lot? I want to know. Somehow or another, Boss Tech and Big Lex get into it again. Seems like all of the ladies, or most of the ladies, especially ladies like Boss Tech or Aqua, people that fought Big Lex, they all seem to think that she was an aggressor, and they all seem to be big mad at Big Lex. And just despite Big Lex, Joseline says, Aqua, I didn't give you a chance. You are an awesome dancer, and you ain't no bitch, and I like you. I want you on my season 3. So, that's another gut punch in the face for Big Lex. And they talks about all the food that Aqua had put all over the bed when she did that voodoo. That seems to be working, right? Y'all see what's happening? Until you do right by me. And she admits, yeah, I did put food over the bed. They said, did you beat up that man that was crying, that said you whooped his ass and he chased you in the forest? And she said, just to let y'all know that it's fake. I didn't beat up that sappy, sobbing 350-pound man. And I thought, duh. Then we get to Yummy, and Joseline just starts on the Yummy segment. You know, I should have just beat your fucking ass when I had the chance. When I said my big black Puerto Rican ass from that shit, you could not wait to throw me under the bus. And Yummy starts, no, I just wanted her to stop yelling at me. And just shut the fuck up. Me and no one on the stage want to hear that little girl baby voice. You want to hear your real voice. I don't understand. Real voice? I understand, bitch. I understand what you mean. Because after you clocked that girl in the head with that heel, you was all outside. What's gooch? What's gooch? I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Oh, she's a G.
What's gooch? Who wanna run up? Who wanna run up? I ain't hear no baby voice, so I really don't think that's your voice. Big Lex, won't nobody talking to her. She goes, so Yummy turned up on y'all, and what? Joseline like, well, I wasn't talking to you. And Big Lex like, well, so I'm talking to you. And she turned up on y'all, and so what? And so Joseline and Big Lex are going back and forth. Big Lex is inserting herself, and things don't have anything to do with her. And finally, Ballistic is pissed off, and he's like, yo, shut the fuck up. To Big Lex, he's telling her, shut the fuck up. Because people are starting to know who you are, because you may have got the show popping a little bit with your double homicide comment. Now that you're getting noticed, you're starting to talk more and try to show yourself more, have a moment. And I fuck with you like no other in the house. Because remember, Ballistic did say that he wanted Big Lex to win, you know, a spot on the Cabaret. So he was highly disappointed. Just cause, shut the fuck up, you clown ass bitch. Are there niggas calling me at the house asking me why I got your clown ass the fuck in there? Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. It's getting late. It's late, like.
You saying bitch?
Bitch, you fucking prostitute, you hoe, you clown ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. He got up and started walking up on her. Shut the fuck up. you know, taking up for his lady, and called her corny, called her a clown. And bitch, we got fucking Mount Kilimanjaro in the back. You know what I'm saying? He ready to get the shit over with so they can hit them slopes again. Like, bitch, we not, wrap it up, shut the fuck up, come on, bitch. Then between Ballistic, Joseline, and Aqua, everybody don't like Big Lex right now, and Joseline even throws a candelabra at her. So security takes Big Lex away. And so we have a brief intermission where Joseline gets a chance to hit her railroads the hardest. Just like I said, Mount Kilimanjaro. Everybody's fucked up. Everybody is on the slopes. Them snow bunnies is out. Like, what it do? So after Joseline's intermission, she comes back out in a new outfit, and she is clearly high as fuck. Damn, I'm ready to get this shit over with. Y'all bear with me just a little bit longer. So they let Big Lex come out, speak her piece. Joseline is high as fuck right now and zooted, so ain't nobody speaking no piece. She interrupts Big Lex. Fuck you, you ugly, you stupid, you got a gap, your hair is nappy, you're an ugly bitch. Big Lex says her words and she goes back off stage. She's gone forever, bye-bye. So then Miss Natural comes back out after that. She wants to say her piece, and Joseline does the same thing. Look at you, you fucking ugly. That ugly ass fucked up wig, that cheap ass fucking white dress, your boyfriend that you wear that with, you fucking ugly. You took your crazy pills today? Like, at this point, Joseline ain't giving no fucks.
Coked up.
And it was just bad. Like, it was bad. And so when we get to people like Sapphire that tried to speak her piece, she couldn't. Janista is giving the cue. Production says we have to stop this right now. Can't nobody talk. Can't nobody say nothing else. Even the fucking winner, who is Chanel, can't even talk and say what her life has been like or what the next season may look like. We don't know nothing, because it's just a wrap. It's just cut from there. And I feel like, you know, we were robbed. We've invested months and months of our lives for that.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Fast forward to the present, right here recently, Lunel, who was the co-host that day, has done a live on Instagram because she does not want to be associated with the way Joseline was talking to the ladies. She said that it ain't no real cabaret nowhere. Ain't no cabaret in Atlanta, ain't no cabaret in Miami, New York, Vegas. There's no such thing as a cabaret. It's made up. And she says that Zeus is only running that shit because y'all want to see it. And she says she would not pay $4.99 to see Joseline or no other show on Zeus. Now y'all take that and do what you will with it. I'm sick of talking about this shit. Next. Next person I'm going to speak on is Future. Apparently, Future and his baby mama Brittany are having some disagreements. I think mostly related to the kids going back to school and who's going to buy the school clothes. Word on the curb is, if you got a baby by Future and you want some help, you got to do something strange to keep getting that change. If you're not trying to be down no more, if you ain't trying to fuck, then you have to figure it out, bitch. That's what I heard. So anyway, even though him and his baby mama Brittany tried to rekindle it a few years ago when him and Sierra first broke up and it didn't work, so now she's saying she don't want to do the nasty no more, right? She just wants some help. Future then texts his son saying, tell your mom. And his son says, tell my mom what, Dad? His 8-year-old son. What, Dad? Tell my mom what? And he goes, to buy you some clothes. And he goes, the little boy goes, Dad. And then Future texts back, and I quote, your mother is a hoe. I'm a weird thinker. In my head, when I saw the text, he said, your mother is a hoe. I was like, why he take the time to be proper with it? He won't like your mama a hoe. Your mother is a hoe. Your mother is a whore. I'm just like, who does this? Years ago at a birthday party, the same son, Future told this same son, fuck you, and I will shoot your mother's house up. And that was years ago. And so I'm wondering, where is the cancellation for Future? Y'all all out here parading, hopping up and down, doing what you can, talking about this shit every day about the baby, canceling him because he said some comments about the LGBTQ community. Alright? Y'all been on top of that shit. And I do not play about kids. And I love the the LBGTQ 3, 4, 5 community, love y'all. But I am not fucking stunned, y'all, when it comes to some kids and somebody harming some kids, whether it's physically or mentally. So y'all gotta take a back seat for me. The world is just a ass backwards place. Like, how are we not canceling Future right now for hurting this fucking kid, for hurting these kids? Like, y'all be on the wrong shit when we got bigger fish to fry. Do better. Fuck you, Future. And I am sick of talking about this creepy, ugly seed spreader. Next, I'd like to talk about Porsha Peach Juice Williams, who quits her job at Dish Nation after 8 years. Dish Nation was her bread and butter. Dish Nation was the only guaranteed job she had as a syndicated talk radio show that is going to go on for the rest of her lives. What in the world are you thinking, girl? This is crazy. Especially when your other jobs are Real Housewives of Atlanta, which if we see them kick Nene Leakes out and kick her to the curb, we know it can happen to everybody. Okay, you got Go Naked Hair. It could sell, could not sell. You got Pampered Sheets by Porsha. Nobody wants to jump in them sheets because Simon been all in them. This was your one and only steady job that you had left. And for what? A man who told you he was a millionaire? According to his ex-wife, we don't even know what he does for a living. We know that he rents an office space and it has a desk and a printer, but he works from home between the hours of 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. And we don't know, wife of 5 years, previous wife, does not know what that business entails. Now you tell me, is that enough information for you to go and quit your fucking job? I love Porsha, but she is not the ripest peach on the tree. Like, she's not smart at all. And as far as Simon Guobadia, we were all fucking sick of Dirty Simon at this point. And I'm with Tissa Tales. Love her. She's a great blogger too. Link in the description box. Free Porsha. When the show comes out, I'm still going to promise and review The Pursuit of Porsha, because I want to know what's so great about this show that she thinks it's going to be the breadwinner for her life, where she has to go and quit all of her other day jobs. What's going on? Is she going to get a spinoff? Are we finally going to see her and Simon get married? She said they're planning 3 different weddings. Is she finally going to realize that all the jets and the mansions are rented and not his property at all, and that he's nowhere near the amount of money he says he is? These are my thoughts for the week, because heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I always love when I can come and lighten the load with you guys. Alright, so speaking of Joseline's Cabaret and Big Lex has just dropped a music video a couple of days ago, and we're going to come back in a couple of days and do a very first reaction review of her video. Cannot wait. I love her music. It's dope, and maybe that's why Jocelyn don't like her ass. You never know. Fun. It's been real. I've had an amazing time. And again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. We are Crown Television. We're all about our crowns and never about them clowns. We love y'all. Peace out.